What's up, squad? And welcome back to another reaction. We got the Prince of Pan-Africanism, people. Dr. Umar himself today. You see what I'm saying? We got Dr. Umar still blaming everybody. After 11 years. And this school still ain't here. So, for people who don't know, Dr. Umar, he is a pro-black. He says he's a high school psychologist slash speaker slash influencer slash Prince of Pan-Africanism, a whole bunch of stuff, man. This guy's crazy. And he's been scamming the people for 11 years to open up a all-black boys school. And he's raised over, I think it was like $5 million or something like that. And ain't had the first day of class yet. A school bell ain't rung yet. Ain't nobody got rolled up for being in the hallway. None of that. And the people want to know what's up with this money, man. We sent you all this bread. Where our school at? But anyway, today we got Dr. Umar. We about to jump right in it. And we're going to check out and see what all the excuses Dr. Umar got for us today. So we about to get straight to it. And we're going to have some fun while we do it. Let's go, Umar.
What behind my back, and that's what bothers me. That black people would see that about to go down, and nobody would say a damn word about it.
So we have another one with Dr. Umar Johnson. As you already know, he has been raising money for a school since 2014. We are now in 2025 and the school isn't open. But if you listen to Umar, it's never his fault.
Some of them feel like we don't need them here, let's sabotage. Others because they don't like what I stand for, what I believe in, whatever. Or maybe they just black bourgeoisies with an uppity Negro whitewash attitude.
Everyone else is the problem.
What am I talking about, man? You get all this money sent to you and you still upset. I got a few videos coming out on Umar because, hey, he be tripping. I don't know if y'all know a lot about Dr. Umar, but, hey, that man be wilding out. Like, he ain't got no chill. He calls himself the King Kong of consciousness.
The cities, the haters, even the rain, probably even the Easter Bunny too. The Prince of Pan-Africanism posted this interview on his YouTube channel yesterday. Like, he put this out to make himself look good, but it doesn't. So we're gonna break down some of Umar's words and show you that he perfected the art of blaming literally everyone but himself. Let's get into it. In this interview, he is calling on the show with this person named Baba. And the reason why Dr. Umar likes this person is because he gives him very softball interviews so he can sit there and just talk about all the issues that he has. Basically about an hour and change of grief.
He let him talk. He let him get his issues out. Like, he ain't gonna call him out on his BS. You see what I'm saying? He let him come out to the people and say what he feel like he need to say to save face. Okay, we get it.
Even says he talks about how YouTubers are hating on him. He talks about the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy. He brings up the $30,000 water bills, the vacant property fees, and even a ticket for high grass during COVID. That was 5 years ago. Basically, It's just a big tape of excuses. So if you actually listen close, it's proof of really something else. Umar has mastered the blame game, even when the rain is out to get him. Rainwater. So let's break down some of the quotes from that interview. Let's start right from the top. Umar says the reason the school hasn't opened since 2014 is because, wait for it, YouTubers and bougie black folks.
What do you mean by that? What does me YouTubing about you, Umar, along with everybody else, got to do with this school that you've been opening up for 11 years?
Yeah. That's how he opens this conversation.
If you can remember, what started this entire process was an attempt to purchase HBCU, St. Paul's College in Lawrenceville, Virginia, when it was put up for auction back in April of 2014. And so when I heard about that, I initially went to work to try to raise the funds to secure the HBCU St. Paul's campus. And from the very beginning, struggle streamers from YouTube, other
Struggle
haters,
streamers.
disgruntled former associates, black bourgeoisies, rainbow gangers, everybody. They contacted the auction company and they tried to prevent them from accepting our bid. We wasn't able to raise enough money anyway, so it ultimately didn't matter one way or the other, but I'm just bringing it up to let you know that the hate is as old as the project.
So this man has turned fundraising into this Dr. Umar cinematic universe. You have haters on YouTube, the disgruntled associates, and the mysterious black bougie group. I guess the bourgeoisie group is like the Avengers, but broke. Here's the reality. If he didn't raise enough money back in 2014 to buy St. Paul's College, that's the story, end the credits. But Umar just can't admit that. Instead, it's a shadow army of struggle streamers plotting against him. Like people with a webcam and a Cash App are somehow coordinating with, I don't know,
That doesn't
some
make
shadow
sense.
organization
That don't make sense.
to block
Like,
his.
How can I plot against you with a camera and editing equipment when I don't know you? I don't know you, bro. I am media. I see something, I react on it because I speak the truth over here. That's why people come over here and mess with me, man. I speaks to the people. See what I'm saying? So Umar, how am I messing up your school, or how are the struggle streamers messing up your school with our cameras in our rooms and studios?
School bid. The real villain isn't YouTube. It's the math. Doesn't have the money and the experience or the expertise.
Well, don't spend the
Sometimes
money.
It's not just sabotage, it's subtraction. And the funniest part, the haters that he talks about, most of them didn't show up until years after he missed the St. Paul's opportunity. They're reacting to the delays. They're not causing them. It's like blaming movie critics for your film flopping when the script wasn't even finished. That's the pattern with Dr. Umar. When
Right.
reality doesn't fit the dream, Umar bends the reality. No school? It's because the money didn't add up. It's because the Illuminati of internet trolls made a phone call. If you ever heard the phrase moving the goalpost, Umar has built an entire stadium out of it. The man can't just say, we failed at stage one.
Right.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Right. And the crazy thing is, if he's just transparent with the people and tell them, look, I dropped the bag on the first try. I'm really trying to get this going. I really want to help our black boys out and produce this school for strictly black boys and create the new black men of the future. But I messed up. But can you continue to help me grow and help me with a donation so I can continue to help this school become? You see what I'm saying? But nah, he can't do that. He got to make up his whole lie to see and trick the people into giving them more money. That's what I'm saying, man. Scammers. So all you got to do is be transparent, man. Be honest.
Has to rewrite it into some kind of conspiracy thriller. Right out the gate, he shows us what this whole interview is going to be about: dodging accountability. Because when you start your story with, it's the haters' fault that we didn't buy a school, you've already told us that you're going to be allergic to responsibility.
Yeah.
Now check this one. He is literally beefing with water. Not the city, not the contractor, but with actual water.
Oh
He
yeah.
says
So
that
what's going on is the city of Delaware is about to take his school from him because they got it up on auction because he has to pay $75,000 worth of like water and electricity or something like that. Whenever you raised over $5 million, $75,000 to keep your school, and you don't have it, that don't even make sense.
Wilmington charged him 30 grand even though no one is using the sink. All right, let's hear it.
Let me tell you what it was for. $30,000 was for water. Baba, we don't use no water because nobody
Don't
is
matter.
in the school. I want the
That don't
listeners
matter
to
either.
understand me. The city of Wilmington is trying to defunct our school through.
You know, it rains and drains, and that has to go through the system. Come on, man.
Nonsense fees. I'm going to say it again. The city government of Wilmington, Delaware, and the Negro bureaucracy.
So this is just, again, pure Umar Johnson. He makes it sound like the city of Wilmington has a guy hiding in the bushes with a hose just spraying his building for fun. 30
Right.
grand in water fees, but no water sounds crazy. until you realize what he's leaving out. Every property owner pays a stormwater
Bingo.
and sewage fees.
This is what I was trying to say.
If you own a roof and rain hits it, it runs into the city drain,
Exactly.
and you get a bill. Doesn't matter if the faucet inside is bone dry. You're paying for the runoff. It's the exact same logic behind paying property taxes, even if the building is empty.
Right.
It's upkeep. But Umar spends it like he's a mayor himself, personally opened up a secret faucet in his basement. They're charging me for water I don't even use. No, guy, it rained. God sent that invoice. If you want to sue somebody, you may want to take it up with the clouds above. This is the fancy trick that makes his content kind of, I would say, compelling and interesting. This is the trick he used. He frames a really boring universal city policy as if it's a targeted conspiracy against him. That way, his supporters don't think, oh, this is normal. They think, wow, they're really out to stop Umar. They really want to stop this school. It's classic deflection. To be honest, I would like him to open up a school. I want to see what kind of facility, what kind of education he can give the boys in that area. So this idea that people are out to get him, that trying to stop the school from being open, it doesn't make any sense. If you're 10 years into a project and your biggest enemy is the storm drain, or is it the fact that the school is just not ready, nobody wants to donate to hear about the rain.
Right, no one else
They
wants to
want to
donate.
see the classrooms. They want to see kids.
Man, don't nobody want to hear nothing about the storm drains and I gotta pay for the water when they've been donating and the school still ain't been open and it's been 11 years.
Sitting at the desk learning something. Umar talks like he's battling Poseidon or something. So yes, 30 grand in water fees sucks, but it's not sabotage. It's just called owning a building. It's the same bill hits every landlord in Wilmington. Umar just found a way to turn this situation into some kind of persecution, which doesn't exist. All right, next up. He claims the city raised the vacant property fee from 5 to 12 grand just to block him. Remember, this is a city ordinance that hits everyone with vacant buildings, but according to Dr. Umar, it's a personal attack.
Bobby, they raised the
Personal
vacant
attack,
property
yeah.
registration fee up to $12,000 for this year. So if we don't get the waiver, that's $25,000. Nonsense fees, Baba. Nonsense fees. We would have given the city of Wilmington, Delaware, who ain't done nothing for us at all.
See, this is where Umar proves he's not just fighting haters, he's also fighting basic logic. The city raised the vacant property fee for every empty building 5 years or more. Not just his school, not just his block, every property. But in Umar's head, in his world, no, the city council met up and said, how can we stop this one guy with
Right.
the podcast mic? The most hilarious part about all this is the whole point of the fee is to encourage people to use their buildings. You want to avoid paying?
Right.
Simple. Open the damn school. Occupy the building. That's it. Instead of focus on finishing the very last steps, Umar is on another radio show blaming City Hall. He's going to go to another speech somewhere in Switzerland where he gets paid to talk instead of taking care of his school. It's really genius spin when you think about it. He says it's gentrification. He says that they're raising fees to push black folks out.
Because you know I get a lot of love down there. I've been getting hundreds of calls from the brothers and sisters who live in the Wilmington area because they're looking forward to the school for their boys, and they don't like this at all. And some of them are telling me that the city has done this to other black property owners.
It doesn't make any sense because the rule hits everybody. The barbershop
Right.
down the street probably.
Everybody gets hit, man. It ain't just you, Umar. Everybody got to pay that, man. Everybody gets touched by that. So for you to think that it's the man or they're strictly coming down on you because you're this leader of the black people, it's just ridiculous, bro. You dropped the bag.
That old warehouse, the abandoned corner store, Umar just acts like they rewrote the whole city code to target him. It's like
Right, look, no, I gotta show y'all something. So look, I'm about to show y'all some of the scams he be doing. This is called Date with the Doctor. This is something he just came up with out the just out the blue of his head, sitting in his room one day. I'm pretty sure. Matter of fact, let me go back one.
I will never
Here we go. It's gonna be two different videos. Watch
debate a
this.
YouTubian struggle streamer unless you paying $50,000 donation.
Watch this. Let's start him off right here.
Ninja, you ain't Pan African.
nigga's crazy.
Number
Watch this.
one.
Watch
Nobody flying you to. Listen, family. Let me say this.
Listen to this. Now, mind you, this is one way. This is what I'm saying. This is how much of a scam artist this guy is. This is when the city of Delaware has pretty much told him that we're about to sell your building if you can't pay this in this amount of time. I think he had a few weeks or something like that. This is called he's come up with the date with the doctor. All right. Listen to this. Insane.
Stop asking me to debate people who are not my equal. I'm not disrespecting nobody. I'm not disrespecting nobody. I'm a humble brother. But please don't test my intellectual gangster. I'm a humble brother. But please don't test my intellect.
Umar, wait. Tell him.
Humble brother. But please don't test my intellectual gangster. I'm not debating him. He not on my level. He hasn't achieved in life what I've achieved in life. He don't have my credentials, my accomplishments, or my stature. He is a YouTubian struggle streamer. That man is a YouTubian struggle streamer.
So right now, this is before he comes up with the date with the doctor. He's just talking. The comments are telling him to debate somebody on a YouTube live or something like that, so that they can prove to him that he's not the Prince of Pan-Africanism or something like that, man. But
he don't have my credentials, my accomplishments, or my stature. He is a YouTubian struggle streamer. That man is a YouTubian struggle streamer. That man's only claim to fame is he is a YouTubian struggle streamer. If you think I'm going to take my 6 degrees and my 3 certifications, if you think I'm going to take my 6 degrees and my 3 certifications, if you think I'm going to take my 9 pieces of paper and put it up against a YouTubian struggle streamer with no credentials, no grassroots resume, no history of activism, you're out of your damn mind. Don't test my intellectual gangster. I will never debate a YouTubian struggle streamer unless you paying. $50,000 donation to FDMG, I will gladly conduct the...
See, look, he always throwing them donations in there. Always 50,000, and then I'll debate the man. Y'all, man, shut up.
Intellectual execution. $50,000 donation to FDMG, and I will gladly conduct the intellectual execution. $50,000 donation to the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy, and I will gladly conduct the intellectual execution.
Okay.
That's light work. That's
Plus,
light
he
work.
do this thing where he repeat himself 3 times. I don't get it. Like it's like a magic spell or something. Like he says everything in 3 parodies.
That's light work. That's light work. But you're going to pay me to come down to his level. He ain't on my level. He's a YouTubian struggle streamer. That's all he is. That's all he ever going to be. You want the debate? Put the 50 grand in the Cash App.
How about no?
Put the 50 grand in the PayPal. Put the 50 grand in a check and money order. I'll debate them anywhere you want. I'll debate. But if you ain't paying me, you out your damn mind. You ain't getting no free lecture by the top man on the planet in black consciousness, the top Pan-Africanist of the 21st, the top school psychologist in history. You out your damn mind. You out your damn mind. You want me to conduct the intellectual execution? You got to pay for that. Ain't nothing free around here no more, African.
Look at him. Look at him.
Gotta put a little smell good on. I might run into some revolutionary queens who need a picture. I might run into some revolutionary queens who need a picture from King Kong. Y'all know how that go.
But if y'all notice, this man is still outside the front of his school. He ain't in the school showing y'all around and stuff. He's still on the outside of the school talking.
Institutional Ifa Tunde. That's what I'm talking about. Institution builder Ifa Tunde. That's what I'm talking about. Don't test my intellectual gangster.
Nah.
Talking about a damn debate with a nobody. A damn debate with somebody whose only claim to fame is a bunch of YouTube videos. Ninja, please. Ninja, please. Ninja, please.
Look at him. Look at him.
My lips was a little ashy, ladies.
Well, tell him, Umar.
I got a new program coming out for the ladies. It's called Lunch with the Doctor.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
You see how he just switched to that? That wasn't even on his mind. This wasn't even a thought process until he started rubbing his lips, putting on his little chapstick, putting on his little cologne for his beard. He spoke to the ladies, and it triggered in his mind like, oh yeah, I got this new thing coming out called, man, this nigga is crazy. Watch. He gonna put his little lips on, and then he gonna...
My lips was a little ashy, ladies.
Right here, boom.
I got a new program coming out for the ladies. It's called Lunch with the Doctor.
Just thought of it.
It's called Lunch with the Doctor. It's called Lunch with the Doctor. You make a $500 donation to FDMG Academy, ladies.
A $500 donation to go to lunch with him. Pay him $500 to go to lunch with him.
$500 donation to FDMG Academy, and you get a free lunch with Dr. Umar, restaurant of your choice in the state of Wilmington, Delaware. I said we got a new program called Lunch with Dr. Umar. Private lunch. Ladies, you got to donate $500 to the FDMG Academy, and I will take you to lunch, private lunch, any restaurant you want in the state of Delaware. It's called Lunch with the Doctor, and it costs you $500.
Now, mind y'all now, don't get lost. This man has been opening this school for 11 years. He has been getting donations for 11 years, and the school has never been open. He's standing in front of the school still talking about $500 lunch dates. Oh, I got another video. And watch this. Watch this.
You don't pay for the lunch. I pay for the lunch. $500 donation to FDMG, and I take you to lunch. Any restaurant in the state of Delaware. Oh, yes. Brothers, don't hate. We got to stop hating. Brothers, we got to stop hating. Date with the doctor. Lunch. It ain't dinner, it's lunch. It ain't dinner, it's lunch. It ain't dinner, it's lunch. But I'll take you to lunch. $500 donation. Queendom only.
Queendom only.
I'm going to work on something for the brothers, too, that's more gangster. I'm going to work on something with the brothers, too, that's more gangster. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Don't hate, ninja. Don't hate, my ninja.
Look.
Don't hate, my ninja. Because if I ask your wife if she want that luncheon, if I ask your wife if she want that luncheon, if I ask your baby mom, do she want that luncheon with the doctor, we know what she gonna say, ninja.
What she gonna say,
Don't
Umar?
play at me. Don't test my intellectual gangster. If I roll up on your girlfriend, your live-in prisoner, you call a girlfriend. If I roll up on your live-in prisoner, your romantic prisoner, you call a girlfriend, who ain't there because she want to be, she there because she got to be. If I roll up on your romantic prisoner, my brother, if I roll up on your romantic prisoner, you call a girlfriend who living with you because she got to, not because she want to. Do she want that lunch date with the doctor? Do your wifey want that lunch date with the doctor?
tripping.
I think we all know the answer to that. Me and you are not the same. I keep telling you that. Me and you, we not the same. You not 6'3", dark chestnut cocoa brown with the North Philly beard. You ain't Leo King.
Oh, my goodness.
Ninja. You ain't Pan-Africanist #1. Nobody flying you to every continent to hear what you got to say.
Open your
Only
school,
me.
nigga.
Don't make me take my t-shirt off and turn into King Kong right now. Don't make me beat my chest. Don't make me beat my chest. Now you just got blocked for a silly-ass comment.
It's the other one. Look, one more. It's an update. Now, mind you, he talked about this date with the doctor stuff, right? This is a month later. Still ain't happened.
I just wanted to come on here right now to clarify the date with the doctor.
He's still
reality
clarifying.
show.
Now, look,
I
now
want
it's a
all my
reality
African
show.
Queen. I just wanted
Look,
to come
now it's a reality show.
on here right now to clarify the date with the doctor reality show. I want all my African queens to listen up. I want all my African kings to listen up. I want to clarify the Date with the Doctor reality
Now,
show.
mind you, he ain't opened the school yet, and he's still talking about all this stuff that we need to do to send him money to help him open the school, bro. I don't understand how people don't see the scam in these things. Just like the David E. Taylor video that I just did. How they sent this man millions who claimed he was an apostle. But anyway, I don't understand how they get away with this
So that's
stuff.
going to be kicking off really, really soon. The Date with the Doctor reality show is really a conversation platform.
Now it's a conversation
It is
platform.
a conversation platform where black women and I will exchange views and opinions on various issues affecting the world, the African race, and black women in particular. It will be a platform where black women can expose their brand, their business, and influence the culture of black women and influence the culture for black women.
Now it's all this. Now, mind y'all, he's making this stuff up on spot. Don't get lost. You see the bed behind him? That man woke up, stretched real good. He was like, boy, brushed his teeth and was like, yeah. The Date with the Doctor reality show. Let me get that boy jumped straight in front of that table, in front of that camera, and started lying.
This is going to be an uplifting reality show. There will be no nonsense.
Come on, man.
It's going to be clean and it's going to be classy. I'm calling it a Date with the Doctor because that is going to be the ambiance. That's going to be the context. That's going to be the background. It's not a real date. Let me say this again. I am not looking for a wife. The ancestors will send them to me when the time is right. Let me say that again. I'm not looking for a wife. And this reality show is not a hunt for a spouse. That is just the platform because I want sisters to have a...
You had to make sure y'all knew that, though. Because Umar can't be getting tied down right now. You see what I'm saying? Umar got him. Lined up. Ain't got time for that.
clean and sexy situation that they're going to be coming into. Do my black queens understand me? Do my black queens understand me? Now, most of the Date with the Doctor conversation dinners will be
Now it's Date with the Doctor conversation dinners. Remember, he said it's lunch, not dinner in the last video. He just making it up. And people's gonna send him money for this. He's just making this stuff up. He literally just said it's lunch, it ain't dinner in the last one. Now it's a Date with the Doctor conversation dinner.
in the Philadelphia, Delaware, New Jersey area. I repeat, most of the Date with the Doctor dinner conversations, because that's what it really is. It's not really a date.
You see how he just realized what he said? Because he said, well, that's what it really is.
How we're going to make it look so we have a nice appeal. But it's really a dinner conversation. So you're going to have to come to me, ladies. You're going to have to come to me, ladies. Most of the time we will be in Delaware. Sometimes we will be in Philadelphia. Sometimes we will be in Jersey. Once in a while, I will take the Date with the Doctor on the road. We will do a few in California, but it won't be often. We will do a few down in Texas, but it won't be often.
I bet.
We will do a few in Omaha, Milwaukee, Detroit, Chicago, but it won't be often.
He about to go on a rant. Look. He winding up.
We'll do a few in St. Louis. We'll do a few in Kansas City. We'll do a few in Louisville, in Memphis, in Nashville, but it won't be often. We'll do a few in Ghana, in South Africa, in Kenya, but it won't be often. We'll do a few in Jamaica,
keep coming.
the Bahamas, in Bermuda, but it won't be often. We'll do a few in Canada, in Nova Scotia, in Montreal. We'll do a few in Sydney and Melbourne, Australia. We'll do a few of them in London, in Luton, in Wolverhampton, in Liverpool, in Birmingham, in Manchester, in Paris, but it won't.
But it won't be often. Umar, tell him it won't be often.
We will take the show on the road
but it won't be
often. If you are a sister.
I'm done with this one, man. I'm telling you, I can't rock with Umar. This man is unbelievable. The fact that he can turn his camera on a day-to-day basis and continue to lie to the people, continue to make the people feel like they got the help because you ain't a true black, Pan-African, true black man or black woman if you don't help out this all black boys school. Umar, bro. I'm as black as they come, bro. I have a white wife. I got a black mama. I got a black sister. What's that mean? Nothing. I'm still doing well in my life. Happy and peaceful. This man really think that he can continue to mislead, misguide, and misunderstand the people of the world that is helping create the school for black men. People are giving their money because they really thought that he was going to help set a school that can really help the youth become better, because everybody understands that the black culture is rough right now, and someone needs to come in and try to stir the minds of the culture of young black men. Umar is not the one to do it. Umar ain't the one to do it. I'm just letting y'all know that right now. So I appreciate y'all tuning in with this one, man. I know it was all over the place, but hey, I had fun with it. I know y'all did. So until next time, man. Peace.